Here you are, young, free-spirited. You have all the time in the world in your hands, on the road to a promising career, and you got your whole life ahead of you. It's just like finally life is happening for you. And yes, you can finally have the means to own your first car. It's a big decision to make and a lot of things to consider. What type of car will I get? From which brand? The financing scheme that would best suit me? And there's a lot more going around your head as you try your best to sort this out. You just want to have an answer to that important question. What is the best first car for me? Well, of all the things running around your head, one thing is for sure, it must have a youthful design. A characteristic that would perfectly blend well with your personality. Once you see it, it must, excite you to your senses, that it would make you say, wow, I think this is the one. Well, most likely that one is the one we have for you this week. This is the all new Kia Stonic. Well, it does have a look that it is designed for the young and the young at heart. Ahem. Every color variant looks alive. Well, does it have the characteristics of an icon or to become an icon? Well, we'll see. The front of the car looks sharp, especially now with the iconic tiger nose grille design across all Kia vehicles. And as I have mentioned, it does look sharp, but it's not aggressive. The projector type headlamps along with the boomerang shaped DRLs that are below gives that sharp front look, whilst the front grille, which is positioned below as well with a skid plate, completes the overall look of the vehicle. It is a crossover, and as you may have known, that this segment is quite competitive, with a lot of choices from the so pricey ones to the competitively priced ones. This is where the Kia Stonic has an advantage, since it's got the looks but it's priced way cheaper than its competitors, without lacking the overall value that it has to offer. But still, there's a lot to talk about this car aside from its price. It has the 16-inch two-toned alloy wheels. You got the roof rails that complete the overall crossover look of the Stonic. At the back, the tail lamps are sharply designed. You got the spoilers on top and the rear reflectors below. You will also see the silver skid plate below, right there at the bottom. Looking at it from the back, it is where you will notice that this is not really a big car, but even though you may see it this way, it has a decent amount of cargo space at 325 liters and some more with the rear seats folded. Inside, it's mostly hard materials, but it's not the type that you will undermine, since it really looks good and does not look cheap at all. Everything is straightforward and easy to get used to, very functional. But one of the highlights of its interior is the 8-inch infotainment system that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Ahem. Which adds appeal for the young generation. The instrument panel is a mix of analog and digital that is TFT LCD multi-function display. The seats are wrapped with nice fabric material that looks good and has some kind of cooling effect to the eyes. Though as I have mentioned before, I am a big fan of the center armrest, and unfortunately the Stonic does not have one. But on the plus side, it has automatic climate control and the AC does really work well. You got cup holders and places where you can put down the things you need to have with you when you go along. You have USB charging ports, then the 12-meter socket as well. Power comes from a 1.4-liter double overhead cam DCVVT gas engine. So this has the continuous variable valve timing technology that produces 132 Newton meters of torque at 4,000 RPM. It would not give you that jaw-dropping, eye-popping moment type of performance or acceleration, but it is enough for you to have a fun drive on this car. And this is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and that part I like. It is a small crossover, but it has some good safety features for this price point. You got driver front airbags, hill start assist control, rear parking distance warning, electronic stability control, rear camera, ABS, and the brakes are really good. And all of them are disc brakes. What's great about this is that Kia has put a lot of emphasis on reliable brakes. That alone is a good safety feature. And to cap it off, you got Isofix child anchors. The price of the all-new Kia Stonic base model with the 5-speed manual is 780,000 pesos, whilst the top-of-the-line EX Automatic is 970,000 pesos. Now, if you think about it, this is really a good choice for a first car. It won't break your wallet since models like the Super XV or maybe the Honda HR-V are way up there in pricing in comparison to the Stonic. Fact of the matter is, it is priced less than $1 million and it can make you feel a lot of things. For example, with its styling that is so invigorating that it gives you that feeling of accomplishment that you have this as your first car. And while driving this on a typical no work day weekend, it would just make you sigh and realize that what a blessing it is that you are here at this time and age, alive and kicking and just killing it, making most of what life has to offer you. It is all positive. And this car right here can represent all of that for you. This is the stylish and iconic all-new Kia Stonic. If you found some value on this video, please do subscribe to this channel and hit that like button. And as always, drive safe and I'll see you on the next one.